We are back with
Clark
more
is
snacks.
here.
Clark is only here because he heard we were having snacks.
He likes snacks.
He likes stuff. All right, so today's snacks, real quick. We did go to this restaurant in Sorento, and it was called the Fauno Bar. It was right around the corner from the meeting place that we had with our tour. And the meeting place was at the most amazing little. It had like tile and furniture. It specialized in inlaid wood, which is a something that kind of like really started in Sorrento, I guess. They're not just famous for their lemons. They had custom ornaments and trays and chess sets, and it was gorgeous. Every bit of it. This wood inlay work was so amazing. Anyway, we did have the best pizza probably ever had, and that was our favorite of all the different types of pizza, because pizza is regional in Italy, so every place has different kinds of pizza. So pizza in Rome is very different from pizza in Pisa, very different from pizza in Sorrento, and they were all delicious, but I think Sorrento was my favorite. Anyway, while we were waiting for our food in Sorrento, they brought us a bunch of snacks, so it's like being on the airplane. We got a little snack, and I knew we were going to eat them, so I just kind of like shoved them in my bag at the time, thinking, oh, those might be a fun taste test. But anyway, we have these little Tarellini Pugliese. I don't know.
They look like Cheerios.
They look like Cheerios, but they're bigger, like a little mini donut or a giant Cheerio.
These are peanuts.
These look like just peanuts.
Pretty sure they're going to taste like peanuts.
Probably going to taste like peanuts. And then this is a rustici. They're just like a sesame stick, I think. So let's just do the peanuts first.
Yay!
For the sake of just doing a peanut. Oh, and we also have one more item, which we have already eaten and we have shared with our friends, and it is delicious.
They are delicious, and we would like them again.
But they're candies, and they're filled with limoncello.
Limoncello.
Yeah.
It's yummy.
So when we actually got that, we did two different wine tasting tours. And that was the wine tasting tour out of Pisa. So we did this tour, and then we also got to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the cathedral and everything. And the winery that we went to was the
Fattoria
Il
Poggio.
Poggio. Yes. And it was a really fun
It was
little
kind of just
winery
out in
tour.
the countryside in Tuscany. It was very cool.
Fattoria means farmhouse or farm. So
They had some Bernese
lot
Mountain
of-
dogs there.
they did, and a lot of wineries in the rural areas have fattoria in their name. But we had like almost like a farm style meal. It was delicious. They brought out lots of wine, so much wine.
It's so good.
So much wine. And I don't like any of the wine. However, I do like the sweeter wine. And they only had one. It was the dessert wine brought out at the very end. Nobody else liked it. And the only person at our table that liked it beside me was someone that had a small glass. And then this one egged me on. I didn't really drink a lot through the whole thing because I don't like the wine. And she's like, well, you're not going to let that go to waste. So I took one for the team and I drank the whole freaking bottle.
I mean,
And
you
then
can't let a bottle of good Italian wine go to waste.
So then we left there.
Right, Clark?
We left there, and we're all on the tour bus, and it was an amazing tour guide. We absolutely adored her. And afterward, everybody was so much looser. She's like, they always get more fun after the winery. And then so we go around, and the area we were in was actually the birthplace of the Pinocchio story. And they have this big statue in the middle of like a roundabout that's Pinocchio. And she's telling us the story about Pinocchio. And she's pointing, it's like right there on your left. But don't worry, I'll have the driver go around again. So he like whips around this roundabout again. We are all sloshed on wine, and it was not a good time. But I think I might have gotten a picture of Pinocchio, maybe. Anyway, moving on. We got some nuts. No, Clark, you can't have a nut. Oh, that is
A nut.
dry, unroasted,
It's a damn peanut.
unsalted.
Okay. That was exciting.
That was
Let's move
not
on to the
exciting.
Cheerios.
It's not a Cheerio. It's a senza olio del palma, which I think means it doesn't have any palm oil. Mm-hmm. Wow, look at me, not speaking Italian, but still figuring
Yes.
it out.
No,
All right.
it
Oh, senso. All right, so you can see they're like little bread
Cheerios.
donuts.
They're large Cheerios.
It's not a Cheerio.
Give me the Cheerio.
Not a.
It smells like.
It smells like a bread donut. Cheerios. It's like a crouton. Actually, it has pretty good flavor. I think this has better flavor than the last bread product that was on the plane that we got. Oh boy. Somebody is making herself known. She's very loud now because she's deaf. My old cat, Maya. She's coming in to investigate. Anyway, I actually really like that. That's tasty. That would be good on a salad. Okay.
It was better than the peanut.
Oh, absolutely. That peanut might have come from a plane too. I don't know. I just know that it was not.
I told her, I'm like, those are peanuts. They
not-
probably came from a plane.
This is really good. All right. Onto the sesame stick. Anybody that's ever followed these videos probably knows by now that I love sesame. And they look like sesame. I think they're also really broken because they did go in my
They've
bag.
traveled.
They have traveled a lot. So, as I suspected, they are sticks. Here you go.
Bye, Clark. Bye. Bye, buddy.
Meow. Do you want to come up here? You want to say hi?
It just smells like bread. Bread, 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 bread.
Bread. I mean, I do taste the sesame. I like them. You want to say hi?
It's not bad. If I was hungry, I'd eat it. I'm not hungry, and I'm eating it anyway.
They're definitely
there's that.
harder than these. Hey. But I really like these. These just have really good flavor. You want them?
All right. Last but not least,
I like those.
limoncello.
Okay. So these candies, so they brought around the dessert wine, and they also brought on little biscotti, and you're meant to dip your biscotti into the dessert wine, which I did not know. I thought that was an interesting take on dessert, is that you dip your biscotti into the
That is
dessert
all
wine.
I had of the dessert wine was to dip my biscotti in it.
And it was delicious. The dessert one was really good. So you dip the biscotti into the dessert wine, and then they bring around they have a little spoon, and they hold it out to you, and it had one of these little limoncello candies on this little metal spoon. And so what they brought around to everybody were the little yellow ones. But then there's also, so the difference is, these ones have a lemon coating with then chocolate, then the center is limoncello, which is like a lemon liqueur. These ones have a chocolate coating with chocolate, and then the limoncello. So, oh, you already had a bunch. You have a bunch.
Well, I got out one for each of us.
Okay. All right. What do you want to do first, the chocolate or the lemon?
Lemon.
Okay. So here's the lemon. Now,
Mine has a nipple.
ew. Inside, it is liquid. So we've told our friends to just kind of like throw the whole thing in your mouth, because I bit it the first time I ate it, and then I was like, whoa, try not to spill it. I could try it.
I'm just eating it.
So inside, you can actually see it in the video. You can see the liquid in there. Neither one of us are huge lemon fans, but that is very good. We actually went to a factory that made limoncello in just outside of Sorento on like the cliff overlooking the city.
At like 10 o'clock in the morning.
It was real early. It was 9 when we pulled in. It was real early, but traffic jam, and we're like, hooray, let's do this. And that was good. And I wish we would have got the limoncello there. We did bring back a bottle of limoncello, a little one shaped like Italy. But I wanted that creamy one from the other place. That was delicious.
I wanted to send a whole case of wine home, but I couldn't. So,
Michigan. Anyway. All right. And then
Okay.
here's the chocolate one.
chocolate.
Same deal. Same deal. You can see kind of see the liquid inside there. And this is a chocolate shell, then chocolate, then limoncello. Ooh, that was a juicy one. So yeah, definitely the chocolate ones versus the lemon ones are definitely less lemony, as you would expect. So if you really hate lemon, then you would want just the chocolate. But you can see here the two different candies.
They're tasty. I highly recommend them.
But they're very good if you can find them, and I think you can. I think I've seen similar stuff on Amazon now. since coming back, just to look up to see if there's like any way we can get some of the fun things that we tried. But yeah, we did a like a street food of Rome tour. That was also delicious. Again, the pizzas are very different. One of the pizzas we had I think pesto. Another one had like potato. And one was just traditional with sauce. Some of their street food, what they consider street food or like fast food,
That was
like
the charcuterie.
a full charcuterie
It was
board,
so good.
like a full charcuterie board, and that was kind of
with charcuterie
interesting.
and wine. It was fantastic.
I'm like, that's my kind of fast food. So yeah, overall it was a really good trip. We had a lot of good food, which was the whole point. You know, we wanted to try the different foods in Italy and in Greece. Opa! We had delicious food in Greece. Greece is definitely a lot heavier on the meat than what I found in Italy.
And they
So
do
much
not
meat.
make good wine.
So much meat. I don't know. I didn't drink much of the wine, but so much meat. But the food, it was all delicious. Like every bit of it was delicious. So yeah,
All right.
it's a good trip.
All right.
I think we wind this one up. Overall, all of the foods that we've tried, even the little sesame things, that gets a thumbs up. But everything else gets a lot of thumbs up.
Except for the peanuts.
The peanuts were just, again, unsalted, unroasted, blah. But all the other stuff we've had so far has been a thumbs up, I think.
Yeah.
Not the plain snacks.
But
Plain
that was
sna-
in a different video, so
they were
it
a
doesn't
little-
matter.
I know, they were a little dusty.
Anyway.
We didn't rate anything. Anyway, we got more videos to come. We have some Japanese snacks and some snacks from China. So we will get to those. But for now, we just figure we should do a little updating because we had this huge pile of snacks.
Yes.
That we had to go through and sort so that we could do some videos. Hope you enjoy. I will try to find all of the stuff that we've done. And as usual, post at least the name of it in the video so you could go searching yourself if you too would like to try it. Otherwise, have a good time. Happy snacking. Stay away from the dusty nuts. Do you have any advice? Not that one. Not that one. Okay, well,
Bye.
with that dusty nut on the brain, we can sign off.